one of the things that Obama himself said all through the elections is, well, first of all, he always said, I'm a moderate, compromising, middle-of-the-road Democrat, and the pragmatic, he might have added ambitious, but people on the right said, no, he's lying. He's a secret Muslim, socialist, terrorist, something or other. And people on the left said, I think he's winking at me. Don't you feel him winking at us when he talks about those things? Well, he wasn't winking, in fact, but he was. The one thing that Obama brings to the job that we should not take lightly is that he was a community organizer. And not only does he know what it means to sit down in a living room with a single mother in a housing project and talk about her concerns, but when he was asked pointedly, who would Martin Luther King support? And his response, you might remember, was King wouldn't support any of us. He'd be in the streets building a movement for justice and holding us accountable. So when the movement to elect Obama dissipated, too many people thought that was the end of everything. And instead of transforming themselves and morphing into a social movement, they just went home. And I speak on campuses a lot. And when I hear kids say, I hope he gets us universal health care, or I hope he ends the war, or I hope he closes Guantanamo, or I hope anything, fill in the blank. Because remember, Lyndon Johnson, the most effective politician of his generation, who passed the most far-reaching civil rights legislation since Reconstruction, was never part of the Black Freedom Movement. He was responding to the Black Freedom Movement. FDR was never part of the labor movement. And Lincoln never belonged to an abolitionist party. So something happened that made those things possible. What we have to realize is that certainly, and Obama knows this, there's power in the White House and the Congress and the Pentagon and Wall Street. But what he also knows, and we seem to forget periodically, is there's power in the classroom, the college, the neighborhood, the workplace, the factory, and frankly, that's the only power we have access to. The other power is not our power, but we don't exercise our own power at our great peril.